Coming into town. On the Raptors and the starting line. And Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, DeRozan in at the small forward position. And so here is New Orleans.
Physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Step back on that one and let it fly.
Such a smart offense.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
They've come out of the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Chris, we're just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%. So you don't want to rush them back too quick.
Now here's LaVine. In the game against Detroit, very impressive.
You need LaVine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
It's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Ball. Another one falls for Chicago.
And you live with that. Ball has to keep hitting these contested jumpers.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they get a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
You got to be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor. And look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
Bean passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Ingram. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Unloads. Again, the Pelicans score.
Great scoring potential for Ingram. He's a rare combination of height and skill.
The Bulls have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. There's Ball with the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It's impossible. Impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Green kicks to LaVine. Right through the D for the layup. LaVine's got 10 points in the game.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes LaVine is just a little faster down.
Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. And the shot. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Vucevic to the pass to Green. Ball kicks to LaVine. Drills it from outside. 13 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Nance in for Zion Williamson. 2 from Ball. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Levine. Launches a 3, and McCollum with the block. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Alex Caruso is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Nance dishes to Jones. Jones slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he shifted separately.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. He still had
playmaking instincts.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. He's coming off an excellent season. 11th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. Levine for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Pelican. By 9. Hayes trying to break free. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Hayes. Up and in on the layup.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Levine finds DeRozan. Back to Levine. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls, another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing here by 8. Graham, the pass to Nance. Here's Jones. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. In the corner, it's Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defense. A step slow, and you can see the result.
Driving the lane. Graham with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Levine. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 26 points.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
To the middle, here's Hayes. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For 3, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid 3-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. From 11 feet away, again Chicago.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
The shot's good from Nance.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. It's up a 3. The shot that time not on target. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Graham. Again, the Pelicans score.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Poked away. It's stolen by Nance. The pass to Jones. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Caruso. Levine against Jones. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 31.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
McCollum's checked in for Jackson Hayes. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Here's Graham, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Graham's got his third basket of the night.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Pulls up, high post, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3.
Offense.
Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 10 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
DeRozan passes to Green. LaVine inside the three-point line. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 6th assist on the night. It's McCollum on the wing. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 8 points for him.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
The Pelicans have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Pelicans, C.J. McCollum.
Throw good, McCollum.
You know, if you got game, you got game. And we're starting to see more players come from small schools and go on to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. Shows you what happens when you put in the work.
Here's LaVine, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. And a wide open look for McCollum. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
McCollum's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. Pass to McDermott. Over Jones. Nice shot by McDermott. Pelicans trail by 5. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's Shumper's job, to be a menace on defense. He has remarkable quickness.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Now here's Shumpert. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Nice shot by McDermott. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 10-point game. They need this. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 5 points so far.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Caruso sinks the triple. Caruso's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last. Well, they found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
McDermott for three, and the Bulls another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McCollum outside to the paint. Valanciunas good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing them on the interior.
McDermott kicks to Caruso. Shumpert dishes to McDermott. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got his second bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Really on the right play defensively if you can't block. Force him to the line.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Patrick Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for McDermott. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Shumpert. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Alex Caruso. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break with the right.
Checked in for Tony Bradley. McDermott comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Ball. Now here's Payne. Pass to McDermott. Lets the 3 fly. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Alvarado. Again, the Pelicans score. The Bulls leading by 10. The pass to McDermott. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From the high post. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from Payne. Shumpert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's the dish to McDermott. Shoots the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Ingram's got 5.
Well, Ingram saw the opportunity to hit a 3 and it wasn't having any of it. That's a cold-blooded competitor.
Nice shot by McDermott.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole system last year.
Well, yeah, Greg, I mean, true. It's a little easier when you're a specialist. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. You know he's going to sacrifice his body.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 41.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even in a power finish.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That's good from DeRozan.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
DeRozan bounce pass. Over Ingram. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Payne.
Coming up next, the Pistons take it on the Bulls. For the Pistons, a loss in their opening game. They're laser focused now on winning that first one tonight. Bulls, Pistons, the NBA on 2K. Welcome and thanks for watching the... And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Thursday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. They and Grant make up the forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center position. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Look at Lonzo out-dueling the defense. He refused to let the shot contest bother him.
The drive by Joseph. LaVine with a steal. Inside. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks the tray.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Here's LaVine for three. It's rebounded by Grant. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Ball, count it. Ball's got his second basket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Bay passes to Graham, and he gets that one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's LaVine for three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Pass to Green, and here is DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Stewart defends. Ooh, poked away. Kicks it to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. And it's rejected.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
And that one's good. Cunningham's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
For 3.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Here's LaVine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching threes and making plays.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Grant against Vucevic. That's good from Grant on the assist by Cunningham.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's LaVine, and he gets... a friendly roll as that one goes. Give him 8 points now. The Pistons trailing. Grant outside. Wide open. And that one's good. Cunningham.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's LaVine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Up top, Stewart. Here's Cunningham. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to DeRozan. Now Green. Outside for LaVine. The 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Green. LaVine's got 14.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Timeout called. The Pistons. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
The Pistons making a switch here. Olynyk checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Grant. Diallo's checked in for Bay. And it's Lee in for Joseph. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And Paul gets it to go.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. Here's Bagley. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. 5th best, Nikola Vucevic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Drains the triple.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
He drops it from range. DeRozan's got 7.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Lee, hounded by Ball, and the shot's good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Here's LaVine, and there's another one for the Bulls.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Lee. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement. This has been a tremendous quarter for him.